Hello and good evening. We're here for the FA Cup second round draw. My beloved Newport County made it through the first round away at Leyton Orient in a tricky FA Cup tie, but as per usual this season, we came out victorious, which is great to see. We're having a great season so far, but so are many other teams up and down the country. So I'm obviously rolling out the welcome mat for any of you to come in and be a part of this stream, because if you can't get to a TV or if you can't get the draw up on your TV, then I will be bringing it to you right here. You're not going to be able to see the draw. You're going to be looking at this ugly mug for the entire time, but you will find out who gets who. And previously, while Shitley Come Dancing is on, fuck off, bunch of shite that is, what I'll be able to do is we can sort of go through the teams that are left in the competition and have a look. Well, my beloved Newport County is number one in the draw. Happy days. How's it going, Ewan? How's it going, Matthew? How you doing, lads? So Havant and Waterlooville are number two. I know they got a bit of FA Cup history. I can remember them taking the lead twice at Anfield. Mansfield Town, they won. Crewe Alexandra, they beat. I want to say they beat Bolton. I think they did, didn't they? Peterborough at number 5, Exeter at number 6, Bradford City at number 7, Bristol Rovers at number 8. That could be potentially a derby draw there. I mean, obviously, I know we didn't really have many derby type draws in the last round, so hopefully there'll be a few more closer to home ties. So Stockport County number 9, Darlington number 10, Barnet at number 11 after them beating Burton yesterday. That was good. Chorley, you beat Wigan at number 12, Tranmere at number 13, Oxford City or Northampton Town at number 14, Morecambe at number 15, Yeovil at number 16, Crawley Town, who scraped through against Torquay yesterday by the skin of their teeth. They're number 17, Blackpool at number 18, Cheltenham at number 19, Stevenage at number 20, Harrogate Town at number 21, Gillingham number 22, who came back from 2 goals down against Woking. Fair play to them. Plymouth at number 23, Carlisle number 24, Doncaster number 25, Salford City number 26, Solihull Moors 27, Hull City 28, Marine, who beat Colchester away, fair play to them, they're number 29, Barrow or AFC Wimbledon number 30, Dagenham and Redbridge number 31, Shrewsbury Town number 32, Brackley Town number 33, MK Dons number 34, Oldham at number 35, Boreham Wood 36, Portsmouth 37, Kings Lynn Town number 38, Lincoln City 39, and finally Canvey Island are number 40. Worst ranked away team, please. That would be Marine, but they won at Colchester. That was a bloody good result. But I fancy us to beat anybody within this draw, to be honest with you. Bainswell boy, hi Chris, good to see you, mate. Greg from Swindon, hey Greg, man, how's it going? Phil Anderson's in as well. How's it going, Phil? Max Peters is in. You alright, mate? Worst, as I said, worst ranked team away. Well, that's got to be Marine, really, isn't it? I'd say Marine or Chorley, but then Chorley looked quite dangerous against Wigan. Darlington, even. Who else is left in it? Yeovil, a non-league. Who else is non-league? Solihull Moors, non-league. As I mentioned, Marine, Dagenham and Redbridge, Brackley Town. We got history against them in the Cup, quite recent. Boreham Wood, Kings Lynn Town. Kings Lynn Town probably be the easier one out of all of them, I'd say. But if you're a Kings Lynn fan, sorry, Canvey Island even as well. So there's plenty of teams who we could beat with relative ease. But then it's the FA Cup, you know. What you been doing, Chris? Not a lot, mate. To be honest with you, don't want to give you the old life story or anything like that. But I will be bringing the FA Cup draw now, though. But yeah, not much, mate. Not much. What have I been doing today? Sorting out a new car actually, but there'll be more on that another time. Peter Sutcliffe, hi Chris, have you seen my hammer? Ah, nice. Quite sick, but funny. Yeah, I mean, any kind of humour is fine by me, even if it's sick and twisted, like Pete Sutcliffe asking about his hammer. That's fucked up, but I find it funny now. Shitley Come Dancing is actually finishing now, and we got the trademark from Robbie Parsons. How's it going, mate? Ain't spoken in a while. You keeping well? Bainswell boy, need a home tie. Done enough travelling recently, yeah. Although we've done quite well with home ties in the Carabao Cup, really, haven't we? So I'm happy enough with the home ties that we've had in the cups this season. Although this is the FA Cup, this is the big one. I always fancy us against anyone at home. So whoever we draw, as long as we come out as the home team, we know what number we are. We're number 1. The numbers go down to 40. Now, yeah, that's right, because that leaves 20 teams, and then there is another 44 teams to come into it then. So that goes, is that right? Yeah, there's number 44. Yeah, 20 Premier League, 24 from the Championship then. And we got all the children in need stuff. As much as I'm a big supporter of children in need, you are going to get lectured by a lot of rich celebrities to give every little bit that you can. I think, well, you're rich bastards, why don't you give a bit more? And maybe you might make up the numbers and not put the pressure on the people who are, struggling through life while they're living it up, fuck them. LKB coaching, not cup related, but did you know that 6 out of 7 times Newport have got promoted, America have been run by Democrats? I did not know that, no. But then, law of averages would mean that if Democrats are in power, then there's going to be a chance that we won't go up during their tenure. Although, for me, I got a lot of political opinions, should we say. Not that I'm going to be willing to share them too deeply in this, but I don't think this election is over just yet. There's so much noise being made on the other side of the pond regarding potential election fraud. I don't think we're going to see the end of it for quite some time, and I don't think the presidency is going to be changing over in January as they should, as it should. Don't want another home game at RP to save the pitch. Actually, no. For the FA Cup, I want as many home games as possible, because for the home team and it's on iFollow, we make the majority of the money on that. So, been a while, Nick. Yeah, certainly have been, mate. Yeah. So, for those of you who would be wondering when TAF Live is coming back, it will be coming back at some point. But let's just say there's been some things going on lately that I need to sort of take care of. It's part of the reason why I stopped the lives initially. They will be coming back though. But if you're tuning in and you're looking for the FA Cup draw, you can get the draw live here. I can't stream it. You can't see the draw. It's just over there on my TV. So it's all good. It's all good. You will find out who gets who. But if you really, really want to watch it yourself and you don't want the banter in the chat from me, which I'll completely understand, you see the numbers dwindle down now. There we go. I've got 24 of you in now. It's going to drop down to about 4 in a minute. You can get it on BBC Two. And you can also get it on the FA's website. I believe they're live streaming the draw on their website. But you want to give the FA the traffic. You want to give the love to a local football team's a proper passionate supported football teams lower league football teams YouTube channel, because all of our money goes either directly or indirectly to the football club. Matthew Marsden, you are a fucking diamond. I've got something for you because I know we owe you a hat. You've got them now. And we got a few limited edition versions of the hat, and you're getting one of them. I'll explain more when you drop the message on Twitter, which I was waiting for since the last time, mate. So for those of you tuning in now, the numbers are starting to go up a bit. This is good to see. This is great. We are here for the FA Cup draw, and if you're watching here, you will find out who gets who. So Stockport County, I tell you what a fall from grace for you boys. Honestly, I feel really bad for clubs who've been at a good level, and I feel really bad for the fans. If you're used to like Championship football, in the late 90s, early noughties, I know Stockport had a pretty damn good Championship team, and for you to fall all the way down to Conference North, shocking, mate, absolutely shocking. But glad you crawled back up into the conference. Hopefully we'll see you in the Football League again some point soon. I'm a Newport County supporter. This is what this channel is for, the Amber Army. Everyone on this channel is Newport County supporters, although we do try to make it as neutral as we can, but maintaining ourselves as a Newport County primary channel, basically. And Robbie Parsons, 99p, you had a diamond, thank you, mate. Obviously, every little penny helps on this, So I love having the live chats, the money coming in, obviously from the small donations, which all add up. So every little penny, you could donate 10p. Every little bit adds on to the amount of money we make a month on YouTube overall. So thank you. Any donations are very kindly appreciated. So Stockport beat Man City, a local derby there, you know, a Manchester derby. That's quality, that. I'll tell you something. I'd rather see you in the Football League than Salford. Let me put it that way. I'm not a fan of clubs who got rich owners who just pump money into, you know, just to sort of buy the success. And before anybody says we did it, we didn't. The squad that got us promoted in the 2013 season, 2013-14 season, basically those people, um, the squad that we had was mainly put together at the beginning of the season before Les Gadding got involved. Les Gadding funded the Connor Washington deal, which didn't really have an impact on our promotion, but he did fund the Christian Jolly deal, which did. But the squad that we had, the majority, because one player didn't take us up, the majority of the squad we had were put together at the beginning of the season, and we started that season strongly. We were at top of the league for quite some time. It was only after Les Gadding got involved that we fell off the top of the league. So, you know, he hindered things, if anything. No, I'm just joking. But, guys, if you're tuning in for the FA Cup draw, that's what we're here for. That is what we're here for, and we will give you the draw. You wait to hear it because my TV's currently on mute. I will turn the mute off when they start the draw. I'm just not a big fan of all the bullshit beforehand. All I want to see is who gets who, and that's it. Which obviously I'm quite contradictory on that one, considering I'm expecting you guys to talk shit with me before and after the draw, you know. But we enjoy talking shit, you know. That's what the majority of us do when it comes to football, innit? We just talk shit, you know. Everybody has got a different opinion on football, which is something that I love. But 99% of the time, people are just sat there talking shit. But we love it though, don't we? You know, sat in a bar, you know, having a couple of beers and just talking shit. At the shit, because we're not the fucking foggiest what we're on about when it comes to football. That's why we leave. That's why I tend to leave it to the managers to deal with. Although contradictory again, I've got an opinion blog on football. Fucking hell. But guys, honestly, it's great to have so many of you in tonight, and I just hope that I can deliver the draw satisfactorily to you all. And if you are here for the draw, you're in the right place. Ross Hartley, Stockport County. So we got some Stockport here. It's good to see Tranmere Rovers hoping for Stockport at home. Well, Tranmere, I'll tell you something. I'm hoping for you at home so we can give you another beating because you deserve it. No. At the end of the day, you got promoted. I think you were really harshly done in the way that you were relegated last season. It looked as though you were on the upturn, and you know I did feel really bad for you for that. But you know it is what it is. You know when life hands you lemons and all that shit. Like you know, I mean I think you got a pretty decent team. I think you just need to get a bit of how can I say what's the word? A bit of consistency. That's the one. We win Newport at the vital times. Well, I remember you beating us at Rodney Parade to save yourselves from relegation the one year, but then you went down the year after, or unless I'm wrong. No, you beat us and you still went down. So it didn't really matter that you beat us that season. Right then, so there's still some pretty dicey teams left in this who I don't particularly want to draw as a Newport County supporter. Plymouth away is one that I don't want because the last time we played Plymouth away, we drew 0-0, brought them back to our place, drew Liverpool away, and we didn't actually end up beating them, and we missed out on the chance of going to Anfield. But the Great Escape followed then, so I wouldn't change it for the world. Blackpool still in it, that'll be a tough one. Who else? Exeter, Peterborough, Crewe, Mansfield, you know, they're all, you know, decent teams they are, you know, and it's going to be a difficult game home or away against any of them. Carlisle at home, they're very good. Doncaster Rovers, obviously. Salford have got a money-studded squad. Hull City, of course, big team, probably the biggest team left in the competition. Still got Portsmouth as well, MK Dons, Lincoln, absolutely smashed Forest Green. So the draw's coming up momentarily, mate. Labs is in, there's a go, mate. Yeah, so who asked that then? So Ross Hartley, yeah, the draw is coming up momentarily. They're just doing the usual bullshit stuff. I mean, a couple of highlights of some of the smaller clubs actually winning over the weekend, but Marine and Darlington would be good for them to get to round 3. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, you know, it is nice to see two non-league teams draw each other, you know, and slog it out for a place in the third round. So in the draw with all the big boys. I remember it happened having Waterlooville the one year, and they went to Liverpool and took the lead twice, even though they lost, I think it was 5 or 6-2 in the end, but they did take the lead twice. Martin Skirtle's first game for Liverpool, that was. Looked like he was going to be a complete and utter donkey, but he turned out pretty good. So there's quite a few of you in. Hoping we can get a few more likes. We've only got 6 to 31 of you. So if you all just click that thumbs up, that would be massively appreciated. We've got a couple of donations. Thank you for them, guys. Anybody else willing to donate anything to us for bringing you this, this shit live stream? It would be appreciated. The effort at least. But yeah, the likes are going up. That's good to see. Thank you very much for that. And we're maintaining a decent amount of people, which is nice to see. If you're here for the draw, you're here. We will bring you the draw. We'll bring you who gets who. We can't stream it on the TV. We did get a 90-day ban though once for doing it, and yeah, not having the ability to do the live streams anymore was a proper dampener to our channel at the time. But we got over that in the end. But we've been doing it this way since, and nothing bad has happened. So we're going to continue this way. Do you want the league as a priority this year, Chris? I think the league is pretty much going to look after itself because of how well we're playing. Although I do think if we prioritise the league and play weak teams in the cup, we're going to regret it. Because of the success we've had in the past, it strikes fear into the big clubs knowing that they could come to Newport County. And the money that can be generated from a good cup run keep us going for years, I mean, there's just no, there's no way around, not having a good cup run if you can. I mean, if you say, no, let's put everything into the league, you don't generate as much potential money from a promotion from League 2 to League 1 as what you can generate from the FA Cup. So, which is why the cup for us, a club like us, fans owned, no income coming from any sort of rich owners or anything like that, no subsidisation from a board of directors. We've got to be realistic and look at what's going to pull in the most money, and if we can get a cup run every season, it's not going to happen every year. Like last year, it didn't happen to any real extent, but a cup run generates a lot of money, especially if you get one of the big boys away. Won't matter this year. It's all about getting on the TV, which is why home to the smallest club left, like when we drew Malden Tiptree last year. I know that was away and that was a tricky tie. We won that by the skin of our teeth. But we get a good tie against a small club now, and that's going to generate finance from the back of it being on TV. Then if we get a big club, we're seen as the small club. Then we get a big club in the next round, then we'll be on TV again. So the numbers are flying up. It's good that you can all join us this evening. Thank you very much. My name's Taff, if you don't already know that. I'm a Newport County supporter. I'm going to bring you the cup draw. It's a live stream, so my TV's over there. Can't show you the TV, can't show you the draw happening, but feel free to come in here and we can waffle shit before and after, and maybe a little bit in between the balls being played with. Some shocks and round one. Yeah, it certainly was, yeah. I think it's been a great cup so far this year. Some good clubs like Marine did well, Chorley did really well, Kings Lynn are still in the competition. I mean, Brackley Town are having another good cup run this year. Fair play to them. I mean, you look through this now, they've still got clubs like obviously Darlington and Stockport, who are some of the bigger clubs who are left in it, who are still in non-league. Havant and Waterlooville are left in it. So there's some big clubs as well. So if you're like a Marine and you've just beaten Colchester away, you're going to fancy your luck against a big club. And then when you got the likes of Hull City, when you got the likes of Portsmouth, Lincoln, Plymouth, Peterborough, yeah, big clubs, Bradford City. There's some really big clubs left in this competition at the moment for some of these smaller clubs to test their wits against. So yeah, it could be a really good draw. I hope we see some good pairings with big clubs and small clubs, because there's a lot of big clubs against each other and a lot of small clubs against each other. So hopefully, we'll see it divided a little bit better. By saying that, Newport County at home to one of the lowest ranked clubs left would be very nice indeed, although I wouldn't take anything for granted, not in the FA Cup. Thoughts on lockdown? Jesus, mate, the draw's going to happen soon. I haven't got all day to talk about it, but right, they're into the studio now where the draw's going to take place. So I'm going to put the sound on very shortly, and I'm just looking to see who they've got to draw the balls out. They'll be doing the home and the away teams, obviously. So it's Danny Cowley, someone who obviously did well with the cup. obviously with Lincoln, made it to the quarter-final with a non-league club. I think it's pretty much every, no, I don't think any non-league club has done as well as that. So plenty of you in the chat now. It's good to see, really great. Hope some of you are newbies. If you are, subscribe. We've got a bloody good channel here, and we got some bloody good videos, not just the Newport County ones, but we got some neutral stuff on here as well, which you guys may enjoy. We got some really good chant videos as well, which you guys may enjoy. So give us a chance. Drop us a subscribe, have a look at some of the videos, and if you fancy stopping and, you know, just don't unsubscribe and watch some of our videos. And, you know, we're always trying to create new content all the time, so it'd be great for you guys to stick around. But they're gonna, you know, they're still talking a bit of shit. They're talking about Danny and his time with Lincoln, and obviously how well they did in the cup, beating Burnley away and all that. So you know, let them talk shit while I talk shit. And like I say, the draw will be happening there any moment. So when the saying comes on, I'm going to rely on you guys to tell me that you can hear it loud and clear. So at least you can hear what's going on. Now, I've got my wife, who's currently with her father, stuck in traffic on her way home from work. She was meant to be home a lot sooner than this. She may be watching, actually. If you are, hi Leanne, love you. You know, so she could buzz to be let in at any moment. Hopefully, it's not going to be whilst I'm actually bringing the draw. But I think they're just going through some of the balls to look out for. You know, some of the bigger clubs and some of the smaller clubs left in. And I think we're going to be ready to kick off any moment now. So could do with a few more likes. We're only on 14, 34 of you in. I'm sure there's a few of you in here that haven't already liked the stream yet. So so yeah, a couple of thumbs up. And if you can spare the odd few pennies here and there, you know, we're taking some donations tonight unexpectedly. Now, Danny Kelly's about to drop his balls. Let's get the same going. Now, can you hear it? Let's get, yes, I can hear it.
Have a check, yeah.
Very quickly.
Away you go. Here we go.
Please.
First one out.
First one out is
20.
number 20.
Stevenage, who needed penalties.
Stevenage. Big nopes. We were out away in the first one last time. You pull out number 1 and I'll knock you out, Cowley.
They will be playing number 28.
Ah, that's right. 28 is Hull City. That's a big club gone as well. That's good. We're number 1. Number 1. We are number 1. Come on. Number 1.
Home tie for number 21.
21. Harrogate. Big nopes. Big nopes. Don't pull out number 1, Cowley.
And they will play number 18.
Ah, 18.
Is Blackpool.
Blackpool, that's another big club out of it. That's great. This is going great so far. Four clubs you wanted to avoid are out of it so far.
Home tie for 13.
Number 13.
Is Tranmere Rovers.
Tranmere Rovers, another big nopes. Big nopes. Pull out Pompey.
And they will play 33.
33. Brackley. That's someone who I'd have fancied, so that's not good, but Tranmere are out of it as well, so.
Number 30.
Number 30.
Number 30. Barrow or
Barrow AFC. So one with them. Big nopes. Big nopes. Don't want them.
And they will play
17.
Crawley Town,
Crawley. Yep, that's another nopes team out of it. So going quite well so far. We're getting pretty much what we want.
Number 9.
Number 9. Stockport County. Oh, don't fancy that. Don't fancy you, Stockport. Don't fancy that.
16.
Number 16.
16 is Yeovil Town, who are
Yeovil Town.
Oh. In the National League right now.
An all conference tie.
Home tie for number 23.
23.
Plymouth Argyle.
Plymouth, nope. Big nope. That's the biggest of nopes. I fucking hate playing Plymouth away. We always get fucked at Plymouth.
And they will play 39.
Lincoln is out of it as well. That's great. That's a great draw for us. Plymouth versus Lincoln. Loving that. Loving that. Plymouth v Lincoln.
I'll go back to Lincoln this evening. 37.
37 is Pompey.
Portsmouth.
Let's get rid of Peterborough. Peterborough would be a good one to get rid of in this one. Don't you pull out number 1, you prick.
They will play number 38.
Ah, yes.
38 Kings Lynn.
Kings Lynn. Oh, fancied them.
First time ever.
We got one of the small ones out of it. No, but at least we got rid of some big ones here so far.
19.
Number 19, Cheltenham Town. Nopes. This is a nopes team. Big nopes.
And they will play number 4. Number 4 is
Crew. Yep, that's a big one out of it. That's good. That's good. Going great so far.
Next up,
Number 5,
Number
Peterborough.
Peterborough United,
Nope.
the top ranked team left in the draw because they are top.
Let's
League
take
One.
out another League 1 team or League 2 team. Don't pull out number 1.
And they're going to play number 12.
That's all right. It's
Number 12,
Chorley. Oh, I could have done with. I'd have fancied Chorley, but I think all the big League 1 teams are out of it, really. Gillingham and Doncaster are still there, and so are Bristol Rovers.
Heard that. 1-5, 15.
15 is Morecambe. Nope. Don't want to go away to Morecambe.
League 2.
Don't want to do that. No away to Morecambe. Nope.
And they're going to play 27.
That's all right. Solihull. Would have fancied them at home, but it's all right. We've lost a few small ones, but Bristol Rovers are still in it, yep.
Home tie for number 32. 32 is Shrewsbury Town.
Shrewsbury Town, nope.
To the 6th round.
Nope. No Shrewsbury. Don't want to do them. Don't want them. Come on now.
And they will play 1-4.
1-4, that's okay.
14, Oxford, City.
Oxford or Northampton, that's... I mean, Oxford City would have been all right, but Northampton probably beat them. So we're doing all right so far. We're doing all right. Number 1.
Number 3.
Ah, not at home. Mansfield. Big nope on that one. Let's put out another League 2 team. Come on. Or League 1 team. Don't put us out, please.
And they will play 31.
31. Dagenham and Redbridge. Could have fancied them at home, but it's all good. We still got Marine. We still got Havant. Still got Canvey Island, so we can still draw a small team at home. That's okay.
For number 1.
There we go. We're at home. Yes. Cowley Beauty now. Pull out Marine. Pull out Canvey Island now. Come on. Put out a fucking dump small team. Come on. 26 is Salford. Fuck, you know. Oh, not. At least we're at home. I fancy us at home. That's all right. Revenge is on the cards for last season in the cup. 29. Marine. Oh, Marine are the next team out. You've got to be joking me. Oh. But they did beat Colchester, so... Number 2 is Havant and Waterloo. 2 small teams together. They've drawn in them all together again. You know, there's no big team, small team, except for Portsmouth and Kings Lynn so far. Really. Number 22, that's Gillingham are at home.
Steve Evans' side, who battled past Woking in round 1. As you know, Steve Evans loves a cup run. A great run with Crawley a few years back.
And they're going to get...
Number 6.
Number 6 is Exeter.
Exeter City. Matt Taylor's side, they're 4th.
Tasty.
In League 2. Next up, 4-0, number 40.
Number 40, Canvey Island have got a home draw.
Home draw for them.
Interesting. Who's the biggest club left? Doncaster or MK Dons would be nice for them.
Now Canvey Island well, so hopefully I'll pick them a good draw. 36. 36 is Boreham Wood, who are 12th in the National League, and they beat
12th.
League 2.
Boreham Wood. Canvey
Island,
Island, there are some all non-league ties, which is good because there's non-league teams that are going to be making it into the 3rd round. 24, that is Carlisle. Carlisle at home.
That was a dramatic contest, that one. Number 25.
25 is Doncaster. That's a tasty tie. Doncaster will struggle there. Carlisle were really good at home. At least they're not too far away from there. It's not too much of a journey for them. 11, that's Barnet. Barnet. Who's left in it? Bradford, Bristol Rovers, MK Dons.
And they will play 34.
34 is MK Dons.
MK Dons, Russell Martin's side.
Another League 1 team for them to dispatch, hopefully. 4 teams left. Darlington still to go. Number 8 are at home, that's Bristol Rovers. So it's going to be Darlington, Bradford or Oldham for the Gasheads. Who's it going to be?
And they're going to play number 10.
Number 10, Darlington.
The National League North side.
Oh, that's a tough tie for Darlow. But at least Bradford and Oldham. Who's going to get the home? I've seen him pick up number 7. It is, yeah, Bradford at home. Leaves number 35 Oldham to be drawn.
Last but not least,
35 Oldham. So they're going to do a bit of a recap now. So we'll go through that recap with you.
Nicely done, that went okay.
I think the prime one for TV is obviously going to be Portsmouth and Kings Lynn, I think. But the only thing is, though, Sky don't have the FA Cup, so I don't think Salford will be on the TV. Alright, so we've got Stevenage versus Hull, Harrogate versus Blackpool, Tranmere versus Brackley, that could be on TV. Barrow or Wimbledon versus Crawley, Stockport versus Yeovil, Plymouth versus Lincoln, Portsmouth versus Kings Lynn, Cheltenham versus Crewe, Peterborough versus Chorley, that's on TV. Morecambe versus Solihull Moors, maybe.
Actually, between Plymouth and Lincoln City. Kings Lynn Town of the National League go to League One Portsmouth.
That's obviously too quick for them.
National League North go to League One Peterborough.
Right, so we got Shrewsbury versus Oxford City or Northampton, Mansfield versus Dagenham Redbridge, us Newport County versus Salford City, Marine versus Havant and Waterlooville, Gillingham versus Exeter, Canvey Island versus Boreham Wood, Carlisle versus Doncaster, Barnet versus MK Dons, Bristol Rovers versus Darlington, and then finally Bradford City versus Oldham. I can fucking breathe. There we go. So there we have it. That there is the conclusion to the draw. So Peterborough against Marine, Peterborough versus Chorley, that's going to be on TV, I think. And then there's also Portsmouth versus Kings Lynn. They're two nailed on TV games, although there's a lot more TV games happening now. So Newport versus Salford might be, a clash of the League Two Titans type appeal to it. We never know. I don't know. We'll see. But guys, that concludes the FA Cup draw for you. Now, I know I've spoken a lot of crap. You probably don't want me to talk anymore, so unless you guys object to me doing so, I could call the stream right now, unless you want to stay around for 5 or 10 more minutes and we can discuss the fallout of that cup draw. What do you reckon? For those of you who follow me on the FIFA streams, sorry I haven't brought one for a while, although I have been playing an awful lot of FIFA just during hours where people probably wouldn't be watching. So basically I am in the Premier League with Newport County now, and I do have a team capable of winning it now. So I'm in my 3rd Premier League season, so keep your eye out for the next stream that I do, because I will be bringing that to you. But so what's everyone saying? Scholes isn't managing anymore because they've now got Richie Wellens as the manager with Salford. Hopefully we got a good record against Richie Wellens, so hopefully that continues into Salford. Salford obviously got a decent team there, but they haven't exactly turned any heads so far this season, which has caused Graham Alexander to lose his job, of course. So we'd have to wait and see what kind of steel they bring with them. Right, so calling it now, we get Bristol away next round if we beat the Salford. Yeah, we could well get anyone. I mean, if we beat Salford now and get into that 3rd round, I mean, with our team, I'm confident because we're at home. Confident of the home draw against anyone, really. Especially when it comes to the FA Cup. We'll give Salford the treatment that we've given all the big clubs. We treat them like a big club. I mean, they're being financed like a big club, by their rich owners, the class of '92. So we'll just have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see, what they bring. Will they expect to beat us? Probably not because of our league form. They're going to come and expect a battle. We'll give them that. They'll obviously reciprocate on that, of course. But we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But I still fancy us because we're at home. Bradford Oldham, we're playing them tomorrow. Let's hope Bradford do the double over them. Happy days. Taff, I have messaged you on your own Twitter account. Right. I don't really do much on my own Twitter account much anymore. You've got us on the Amber Army, haven't you? So send us a message on the Amber Army, mate. But I will look for that Twitter message. I mean, I don't recall seeing one when I have had a quick look at my own Twitter. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you because the missus is gonna be incoming pretty much any moment now. So I gotta make sure that I buzz her in and make her tea for her. So that'll be her now. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheerio for now, and as always, up the county. Bye bye.